Player syndrome. 3 things, 3 keys that keep bad players bad. Welcome in, much love, Trav here. It's stormy, it's rainy, it's wet, and if you think the audio sounds bad, then you're probably a bad player. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about what makes a good player and what keeps bad players bad. And what a bad player is primarily is a slow learner, right? A slow learner. You don't want to be a slow learner. You want to be a fast learner. So what keeps someone a slow learner? The number one thing is not having respect for authority when you start out in something. Literally, having an irrational hatred of net decks is an expression of this. When you start out at anything, you should start off by copying the best people. You should start off by copying Michael Jordan if you're into basketball. You should start off by copying Pro Liss. In Magic, that is how you learn fast initially, because most of the legwork and anything has been done for you. Most of the groundwork has been done. The wheel has already been invented. You don't have to do it. So you should start off with the net deck. You should start off with the established strategy. That is number one. And also, in Patrick Hoban's book, The Road to the King, or whatever, 8-time Yu-Gi-Oh champ, he says specifically that what keeps bad players bad, slow learners slow, is that they have an irrational hatred of net decks. And now if you are like, yo, but Patrick Hoban is a cheater, why are you quoting him? Why are you referencing him? Then that's number 2 in bad player syndrome. Still under not having respect for authority is having not just an irrational hatred of net deckers, but having an irrational hatred of successful people. Patrick Hoban, 8-time Yu-Gi-Oh champion. Have judges ever found him guilty, suspended, DQ'd him of cheating? No, he's not a cheater. You're mad. If you're mad, then you should stop being mad and stop being a slow player. You've got to learn from the people who win, even if you don't agree with the way that they win. So be a fast learner. That's number one. Number one, the big bucket is bad players, slow learners have no respect for authority. And let's be clear about a bad player, slow learner. A bad player is not a noob. A noob is a new player, and a new player is going to get better, right? A bad player is a player who isn't necessarily new, who has been playing for a long time, who is slow. Morning.
How you doing?
Good, how's it going? Beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah. Yeah, so you want to be a fast learner, very important. Don't have an irrational hatred of net decks. Don't have an irrational hatred of successful people finding their success illegitimate for whatever reason. Everyone better than you is a cheater. No, learn. Start off shortcut. Number 3, the big thing is, on part of that is finding mentors, right? Researching, respecting, and so on. All right, number 3, bad player syndrome. I had it in my head right now. Hang on, take this walk with me outside. You don't want to be a slow learner. Things that keep you slow are not respecting authority. And oh, here's a good one, and this goes with narcissistic personality disorder as well, which many bad players have, are thinking you're good and that other people will see you as good when you have no results to back it up. You should, because especially at the beginning when you're new, you should definitely not think that you're good. And that is a crutch that you don't want to have, because it can hold you back from learning. You should come in with the beginner's mindset saying, hey, I can learn. I can definitely learn and I can definitely get better. And I'm not saying you shouldn't think you're good if you have results. Like in my case, I have good Pro Tour results. I have good Grand Prix results. I think that I'm good. I know that I'm good for that reason, but I can still get better. If you're like, yo, I'm good, but I've never played in a major event or done well in a major event, then you should not think that you're good. You have no reason to believe that. Just because you're beating up people at a small F&M does not mean that you're good on the scale that you want to be good at, right? And even in my case, I know I'm pretty mediocre. I'm not very good when you compare me to the Hall of Fame class, right? So I want to get a lot better too. So don't think that you're good. Come in with the beginner's mindset, especially if you have no results to back it up. All right, one more key to bad player syndrome comes with thinking you're good when you have no reason, is blaming luck, blaming things outside your control. The difference between me and Reed Duke is Reed Duke gets lucky in the last couple rounds and luck is never on my side. Yo, take some responsibility. What can you do to play better, right? What can you do to be better? What can you do? Could you have prepared better? Could you have played differently? Are you sure you sideboarded right? Could you have got better sleep last night? Did you really study what you should have been eating that day, right? Were you in the best physical shape you could have been in? No, then stop blaming luck, right? Bad players blame luck. Good players don't. If you're a noob, do not blame luck and you'll shoot way past the bad players and be good real quick. So those are the main keys to being, those are the four main keys of, or I would say 3 major buckets of bad player syndrome. Having no respect for authority, which comes with an irrational hatred of net deck, irrational hatred of successful people. Number 2, thinking you're better than you are, not being objective about your statistics, results. And number 3 is thinking that it's luck that's holding you back when it's actually you, blaming forces outside of your control. You should take responsibility. So that's bad player syndrome. If you don't want to be a slow learner, if you don't want to be bad, if you want to be good, then I can help you. We do have a coaching program for fast learners. Let's get some sun. Fast learners to learn faster. You should check it out. It's called the Magic Mastermind. We've got professional players, professional coaches who help serious tournament players get better faster. Noobs are okay. The one thing is you should not be a bad player. You shouldn't have any of these mindsets because it's going to hold you back. And if so, you're probably not interested anyways because you've got it all figured out. You're the shit. What do I know, right? I can't help you with your luck, you know? So, hope you find this useful. Again, don't be a bad player. I look forward to seeing your comments on this video. Much love. Have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing some of you in the mastermind. Don't be a bad player. Don't be a slow learner. Learn fast, right? See in the comments, what else makes someone slow and bad? Comment away.